Okay. Yes?
I just kind of shrug. And then, like, I kind of look around a little bit, but I'm like,
And I asked, does anybody know anything?
Yes, I don't.
Nope.
what do you mean? Does anybody know anything?
About okay, that's
About
really
the sigil.
suspicious.
Wait, what?
About the book, the sigil.
Oh.
Are you acting in character, or are you?
No, I'm totally in character. Totally in
Okay.
character. I just kind of shrug. I don't know anything about the book.
Natural 20 insight check.
Hey, don't forget, I got charm person.
Oh, okay. I am completely honest.
You don't know.
I do not know about the symbol in the book.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you look at his body language as just generally look at how he acts, how his body language is. While initially his actions were a bit odd to you,
Yeah.
the body language itself and just the tone, how he said it, and all those things added up to him actually speaking the truth, which generally speaking he does. Funnily enough, who would have thought a good cleric actually speaks the truth?
Yeah, a cleric of like speaking the truth.
Okay. So
So what they
no
come up
one,
with
no one has any objection to me opening this book.
No.
No.
I already opened it.
Sleight of hand. Stealth and
Currently,
sleight of hand. It's already
Tyraneus
open.
is holding it, so if you want to open the book, you
have to
would
do
have
like
Sleight
an
of
attack
hand,
roll.
mage hand.
Attack roll.
Sleight of hand, mage hand the book out of his hands.
What do you do? Do you mage hand it open, or do you sleight of hand it out of
I
his hand? and
slide
try-
of mage hand it open.
Okay, so
in his hands. Oh gosh, this is gonna
Ty.
be bad.
Ty,
Yep.
you have a reaction.
You
just
can't
pull
see
away.
my mage hand though.
No, he can't see the mage hand, but he can feel that the book which he is looking at suddenly
opening.
starts to rise and lose its weight.
It's like, wait a second.
Well, I'm not taking it
So
from him. I'm just opening.
make an initiative check,
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Tyraneus.
So that's pure dex. So 0. 11.
So yeah, your reaction is slightly off, as you do feel like the pressure from the book. You try to catch it, but it has already flown high and towards Dolos, who is standing there in the side.
Oh,
Dolos,
really?
the book floats directly towards you. Kind of, the mage hand just brings it to you, and you opened it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, nice knowing you.
Yeah. Make a
Um,
constitution or a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a book of holding?
Book of
book of holding.
Yeah,
A book of holding
opens
curses,
its mouth and
maybe.
starts screaming. Ah!
It's a book of holding curses, or it's like that book from Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
Which one? There's so many. Like, one of them suddenly starts sprouting teeth and starts biting you.
Right, that one.
Maybe.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you open it. What happens?
Let's see. I'm dead. No, just kidding. I don't know
It's a
yet.
book. It's a book of sucking souls.
Okay, so you open the book. There's a text in there. You cannot read it. It's written. You don't even know if it's really written. It seems written.
I'll
Okay.
say, I'll show it to Gol
Did you
since I
like
know he
just
can
forget to read? Yeah. Did you just
comprehend
forget?
languages. So
Okay. I'm gonna show it. I see the book. Do I recognize the writing? The script, anything about it? I haven't used any magic or anything, I'm just asking.
First.
Okay. It's this, and it's...
Okay. You do not recognize the writing, and as you look at it, Yeah. There's no writing to recognize, but still there is writing.
Okay, does it seem to be a language?
It seems structured. If that's what you mean.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Ring of Comprehend Languages and see if anything happens.
The Ring of Comprehend Languages. What's the spell specifically say?
So the spell specifically says that I can read a page a minute, so long as I'm touching the surface of the page.
Okay, so you need to get close to actually touch the...
Yeah.
I'll give it to, I'll mage hand it to Drake.
Okay.
Did I for what I messaged you, am I aware that something happened?
You are not aware of anything.
Okay.
As you touch the book, the Comprehend Language spell activated.
Whoops, that's a 20.
Comprehend Language spell activated. Actually, it's not a 20.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's the first roll.
I have advantage on wisdom saves.
When?
Because of the earring.
Okay.
That was a thing.
Oh, right, I get that.
So yeah, the Comprehend Language spell itself, it acts very, very weirdly, as if part of it is trying to translate a written, and part of it is trying to translate spoken. But it does translate a part of the page. And it starts... You start in like the first row. And it starts off as like the first row. It reads as a title, and it reads as the King in Yellow.
King in Yellow. Okay.
Do a history check?
Golf, you can try a history check.
Are you reading out loud,
I will say, anyone heard of the King of Yellow?
The King of Yellow?
Yeah.
Let's use my noggins.
Let's do a history
21.
check.
And throw in a guidance.
14.
None of you.
Really? 25?
With a 25?
None of you have ever heard of a King in Yellow.
Okay.
Probably need a crit then.
It is not something in any of your history books.
Let's look through a library then.
Yeah,
when we get a chance.
Well, let's go, Auntie. So, yeah, do I read anything else?
It goes on into...
Like an introduction.
Yeah, it goes along in the following. Along the shore, the cloud waves break. Wind sun sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies. But stranger still, lost is Carcosa. Songs that the Hades shall sing, where flap the tethers of the king, must die unearthed in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead. Die thou unsung if there's unshed, shall dry and die in lost Carcosa.
Okay, can you put that in the chat?
I know, add it to the log.
Write it in your notebook.
Same thing.
But where is Carcosa?
Yeah.
sons.
Do we know what hiatus are?
Do you know what are?
Where it says songs that the hiatus shall sing.
That's not. Oh, I just double clicked on it and my Wow. Okay.
How does it work for you when you double click on it?
I double clicked on it. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is a Chrome thing or if it's it's a Grammarly app, but it comes up with like a quick Wikipedia search.
Wow.
That's.
So,
I think it's a.
Star Cluster.
App.
It hasn't done anything for me though.
Yeah, so it's definitely one of my things. Should I say it, Wrath? Because I'm pretty sure. No.
Absolutely ignore everything you read.
Okay.
I don't know what you see, by the way, but whatever it is, you should ignore it.
What?
Because perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't part of anything. So you reading it will either destroy it or give you like a very weird sense of where you should look.
Well, I think I know where you got the word.
Possibly.
Here, I'll message what I got. Just so I make sure I don't accidentally send it. Anyway. Is that like the first page or like...
That's about all, yeah.
That's not even the first page.
That's about all you get through.
Okay. I'm a little creeped out because the ring's not working perfectly. So I
No,
take...
it seems to have worked. It just did something different than you expected it would do.
Okay, but it didn't translate like the whole page, right?
You think this is the whole page?
Oh. Do I
How
dare
does it
go to a
work? Do you
second
hear like
page?
a voice reading this out, or
No, I just can
read it?
I just can read it. I just know what it means.
Did you speak it out loud though?
I translated it. So I didn't speak it in whatever language it's written in. So yes.
No, you cannot speak that language anyway.
Right,
the ring just makes you able to comprehend what it says in your own language.
Yeah, and I
So
think
do you,
It doesn't suddenly give you the ability to speak the language.
I think it goes both ways though. Like it lets me comprehend what I hear and lets others comprehend what I say. I'm trying to, but
I think
it doesn't let me know the language. So you're right. I'm not speaking the language.
The way I would say it is the magic itself immediately translates what it says, like word for word what it says, to your language. So if it has a deeper meaning, it probably doesn't convey completely. Or
Right.
if the word has double meanings, it will get the correct one.
Okay, yeah. It's almost like a ring of understanding.
Kind of.
so
You
do you
would
read
know
out loud or
Dolos.
not?
Yeah, I read it out loud. Unless I feel like
What if
some
it's
kind
a
of-
spell and then you're
I know.
summoning
That's
a
what I'm
demon?
saying. Is it's like unless I feel like some kind of spike in magic or something, I would go ahead and kind of read it out.
Everybody, wisdom saves. Let's make people paranoid.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, okay. A paranoia check?
Oh my god. Hey, that's my best wisdom save so
But
far.
Dolos, does
What?
past mean you are paranoid? Or
Uh-oh.
not?
No, it means you're not paranoid. Absolutely.
You don't know.
Oh.
Could be in my head. Not.
Well, I rolled an 8.
Everyone rolled pretty good except for one.
So the question is he crazy?
No, I mean, like,
No, I'm not crazy. Yeah, there you go. He thinks he's not crazy, thereby he's
Let
crazy.
let me think. How would... No, we're not crazy, paranoid. Difference.
Yeah, this text is read to you, and by the end of it, all of you are
Fine.
I'd say a little bit creeped out.
Okay. I write it down in my journal, so I have freshly memorized.
So you can just say it again anytime you want.
Yeah, and creep Gumby out all the time.
Or so that I can like get keywords out of it. But basically, we kind of have an overall thing where we're kind of creeped out by this wrath. We feel kind of creeped out. Okay. Is there any like other pages?
There are many other pages.
Like,
that actually have something on them?
Do you go to the next page?
You want to continue?
I want to say no. Here's what I want to do.
Then you wouldn't know.
I'm gonna say to you guys, I want to wrap this book up in like a cloth and seal it. We're gonna take it, and if I can find some information on what we have so far on the Yellow King, or even some of the things that we have on the things, then I might risk going further. But I might want my auntie there so that I don't go insane, because this is kind of creepy.
Okay.
So that's what I do. I close the book, and I wrap it up, and I put it in my backpack.
Okay.
By the way, actually, before I do that, I wanna Arcana and even get like Ty to do a detect magic and see if it's magic. So
I can do the detective one good.
You don't have it yet.
Oh, we didn't spend a night? Okay.
No, we just arrived.
Okay.
That's my Arcana check. Like, while I'm touching it, does it feel magical?
Doesn't Tyraneus have
Arcana doesn't
detect magic?
really say if it feels magical, but you could more look like, are there any things that you usually think is connected to magic? So, glyphs, that sort of thing.
Right.
And like your general knowledge of basic magic, like real basic magic, doesn't seem to trigger anything.
Okay. I'd like a detect magic spell, please.
Yeah, I can do a ritual. So I take 10 minutes and cast.
I set the book down.
And we can look in on the next floor in the meantime.
No, I think I'm gonna stay with Ty.
Yeah? I'm gonna continue then.
Alone? Sure, let's split the party. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it. It's always the best idea.
It's only 10 minutes, jeez.
I'm impatient. And not very good at investigating at the moment.
So you're going upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. As the people are standing downstairs along the general area,
I think Gumby should go with him. So at least we're not alone. So Gumby go with him.
If I start hurling fireballs, then you know we're in trouble.
In a house.
especially if you hurl around fireballs in a fairly like cramped house.
Yeah, well then we know it's really bad.
Yeah.
Since he's gone insane.
Unless he is insane.
Yeah, unless he's throwing a
What if the reason he's insane is because he's aware that he's not real? Does that make him sane, or does that make him insane?
Or he thinks he's just a playable character in this made-up world.
Yeah. I love that about that thing about the Joker, where the reason why the Joker did whatever he wanted is because he knows he's a comic book character. So he was actually the sanest person in the Batman. Because he knows.
Or like Deadpool, because he knows too, right? Or
he does break the fourth wall, so kinda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that coming through, which would be really funny. How the most insane characters are the ones that are actually the sanest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lex
But
Luthor,
seen
for example.
insane.
He's like the
Anyway,
most stable character.
That would be an interesting character to play.
anyway, you two go up. I'm staying with Ty while he's casting this ritual spell. Do 10 minutes go by uneventfully?
You are downstairs. Dolos, you move up. Gummy moves up behind you, and you start searching the general area.
So Gumby, roll investigation.
This. Can't do perception. Can I do perception instead? I'm not really looking for anything. I'm just kind of looking around.
Yeah, go ahead, make a perception.
20.
Okay,
I can't
so
beat that.
You look around. Don't really see anything within the darkness of this room, which is fairly dark as the emerald downstairs.
Okay, I'll use my, for the first time, my mask.
Well, he does have a light. Like, Gumby can just do light.
That's true.
Would I cast it on your mage hand?
My mage hand? Is
You
that
can't
possible?
No, because he can't see it.
Oh, I can't. Well, your mage hand can pick up something.
Yeah,
like a rock or a copper coin.
A pebble.
Are there candles? Just cast it on a candle.
Yeah.
Come on, Wrath. What, man?
Put light on the candle. And put it on.
Anyway, you have a light source. We'll just put it at that.
Yeah.
Because he can always just cast it again if he runs out. He can just put it somewhere, and if it's not where he is, he just casts it again. The cantrip.
How many times can you cast it at the same time?
Once.
Light? Once, yeah. I can
only
have one
once?
going at a time.
So, do we see anything?
Alright, Wrath,
give me a sec.
What happened to me?
Yeah, what happened to me? Remember, I'm still sane.
Give me a sec.
How do I talk to GM?
Oh shit.
That's not good.
Yep, that's not good. That's not good at all.
For me.
Okay. Dolos, you walked into this room, started looking around, felt a very short twinge in your mind, shrugged it off as if it is nothing.
Okay.
That's Dolos, right?
That's Dolos.
Okay.
Dolos, you ask for a bit of light. Gumby walks into the room, lights it up. And then, as Gumby lights it up, Dolos, you can see Gumby suddenly stare. Just blank stare right in front of him.
Can I see what he's looking at?
Yeah, you can try.
I'll try and see what he's staring at. And if he's nothing, I'm gonna check what's going wrong with him.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh.
Like to try to.
Oh, whoa. That's first.
Wow.
Okay, so you look, you stand next to the Gumby, look, follow his like eyesight, shake your head, cannot see anything.
I'll put my hand in front of his eye, see if he blinks.
Blank stare.
I'll slap him awake.
You slap him. He falls to the ground. He sits, kind of like he falls back, sits, and keeps staring straight. Although this time straight is looking downwards.
All right, I'll pull Gumby downstairs and tell the group that something happened to Gumby. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? To carry a halfling.
Reasonably bad. Make a strength check, just to be certain that you can carry in a
You asked the road to make a strength check.
I tried to avoid it.
It's enough. It's enough. So
okay, yeah.
you can suddenly.
He's going downstairs. I mean.
So yeah, that's why it's enough. Use. Remember, Dolos is not the strongest of people, and while Gumby is not large, he is fully armored. I mean, that does weigh a decent amount. So as you move up, or as he comes down, you can see Drake and Ty standing around this book still. Drake kind of wraps it up. Drake and Ty, you heard above, you heard like them rummaging around a bit. And then Dolos speaking a bit against Gumby. Gumby not responding. You hear a slap. And something falling. And now you can see Dolos carrying Gumby, like, with a little bit of effort down the stairs. Go ahead, Dolos. Walk down the stairs.
My slap was too hard, no? Yeah, something's wrong with Gumby. He just started staring blankly in front of him when we got upstairs. I felt something as well, but it didn't feel like anything's wrong. Apparently
I'm not unconscious, right? I'm just like...
No. Okay.
In
you're
a
not
plane
responding,
of
right?
I
subconsciousness.
say
You don't know what you are.
Okay.
I say
Actually,
Dolos.
Technically, you should be silent.
Okay.
I say Dolos. Keep an eye on Ty, and I'm gonna take Gumby out of the house.
Alright.
So I do that. What happens?
Can we also do a medical check right before?
You did what,
Ty,
Drake?
I basically switch with Dolos, and I take him out of the house.
Okay, so you
No,
grab him,
I'm
take him
continuing the
out of the
ritual.
house.
Yeah.
Gumby he kind of just stares blankly out of the house. Like, whatever you point him towards, he stares at. If you lie him on the ground, he stares upwards. If you put him face first, he stares down. There's not much happening.
We got a vegetable.
He is alive.
Okay. How
Basically
much
a
time has
vegetable.
gone by since Ty started casting a spell?
How much? Shortly. If Ty remains inside, it would take another 6 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna take Gumby back in, and I'm gonna say, Ty, stop your ritual, cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Okay, that's what I do.
You have greater restoration?
Lesser.
Lesser, okay.
Yeah, I'm knocking it off now. It's been cast.
I need to really specifically look at lesser restoration.
It heals
Second
kind of like
level.
lower status ailments. At the very least, it should help, if it doesn't cure it. Like, it gives him a fighting chance, you know?
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The
Right.
condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So if it's none of
Is this
those,
paralysis?
It does nothing.
It's a mental paralysis, I guess.
It
Yeah.
did nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to help the problem. As he's still staring blankly.
Okay,
ragdoll him around.
I'm going to say, let's go back and have my auntie look at him.
I'll quickly go to the owner and say there's definitely something going on, and we'll try and fix the issue at a later date, since something happened to our teammate.
Yeah.
He is both shocked but understands like your situation. He does ask if you at least lock the door. Like, not only mostly for people going in and perhaps
We would
being
have.
as fucked.
I would have been aware of that. And I would have done it when we left.
Okay.
Plus, the book would have been wrapped up and taken.
Yes, the book
Oh
was
yes,
taken.
I should not say anything about the book yet.
Obviously.
Alright, I won't say anything about the books. I'll head back to your auntie's place as well then, after that.
Okay. So, you walk into your auntie's house. There's no, right... And as you just walk in, nothing really happens.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do?
I
whilst
call
in there?
call for her.
How?
However, I just say, Auntie, you here? We need some help.
What do you think I'm doing with the previous thing? Come on!
Emergency.
Yeah, Gumby's become completely unresponsive, and we don't know why.
You hear some stumbling as she comes out of a room. He looks at him, looks at his eyes, mumbles something. You see a release of arcane energy. He says, yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good.
Did he lose his soul?
He says, well, as he lies there, you can see a bit of his drool like leaking out. He says, not his soul, but
His
he
mind?
did lose his entire mind. What
Oh.
were you doing?
We were investigating a house.
It's apparently haunted. Or cursed. Or both.
Yeah, it was apparently haunted or cursed. What? So he's
Maybe
lost
you should
all
check out the book.
intelligence?
He says, it appears so.
You failed the check.
He is. He kind of does some basics like feeling the pulse. He says he is alive. He's definitely alive. It's just
Not his mind.
she says she lays him down on like one of the beds. Is gone for a second. Comes back with some sort of powder. As she uses some weird incantation, another like puff. More magic, more light. She says, yeah. He lost every semblance of intelligence he once had.
I'll try and do message on Gumby.
He doesn't have intelligence, it's not gonna help. It's not like he's just there. So, Auntie, first question. Are there any ghosts and or creatures that you're aware of that can cause this?
Mind flails?
Ghosts, no. Most undead don't do this type of stuff.
They didn't teach us about this.
Dolos said he felt a prick in his mind around the same time that this happened to Gumby. So, yeah.
A prick in his mind, a prick in his... No. 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 She walks out of the room again. No. Continuing down like the house itself. You can hear her looking for a specific book, as you can hear like books being put away, thrown away. As she comes back in with a very small book. As she flashes it open, you can see like the front. Monsters of Beyond and Monsters of the Dark is what the title says.
That's ominous.
She goes around and stops. She reads through it. Dolos, you felt a prick?
Yes.
When? How?
When I entered the first floor, I felt like this prick in my mind, I think, or I sensed it. And I could just shrug it off. But apparently not Gumby.
She looks kind of at the entire group. Now, this might sound a little bit weird, but who would you consider to be generally the more intelligent of the two?
Of me or Gumby?
Yes.
It's pretty close
I
to
would
the
say I'm
same.
the more intelligent one?
Yeah, of course you would say that.
Intelligence is measured in terms of like who knows more, generally,
Yeah.
right?
Or
No,
That's how
intelligence
intelligence
is not
works?
who knows more.
It's your score.
Intelligence is how
More of your
quickly
cognitive
you can
ability?
deduce things and how quickly you can pick things up.
Okay.
Rate at learning is one of the things intelligence here has.
I'm pretty sure from a stat perspective, I think Gumby...
He turns
is a
around
zero.
the page
She, yeah.
towards
Oh, I'm muted, that's why I don't...
like the entire group, and on top of it you see following picture.
Is it a brain with legs?
It is.
Yeah.
What is that?
He says, this is an intellect devourer. It's, well, as you can see, it resembles a brain with legs. They are beings from... They are generally bred by mind flayers and things like those. Beings from away. Generally speaking, an intellect devourer overpowers a person's intellect. And then tries to take it over. I think the second part hasn't happened, but the first part definitely has.
Oh, Rat. Is it it's a microscopic, like very small being?
No, they are
Pretty big.
tiny. They are tiny, but they are not microscopic.
Okay, they're just very tiny. They can kind of
like
infiltrate your
cat
body.
big or dog big?
No, they do not infiltrate your body.
Oh.
It is a mind power.
Okay.
So if we bring you far enough away from it, does it lose its control?
No, we'd have to find someone to cast Greater Restoration.
Which is something you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say in the book?
Which costs 100 gold.
It doesn't say in the book. Nor does it say how it can be healed. The book merely states that you should stay away from these creatures at all cost.
Well, at least good thing his mind wasn't taken over.
Yeah.
But it is gone.
Or, yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to go to his, I don't know, do we even have 100 gold?
You wouldn't even know how much it would cost to begin with.
Yeah, but that's how much it does cost.
According to you, yeah.
Yeah,
according
not
to
in Rat's world.
He's
Not
a,
according
that's
to-
If it actually works the way you think it works,
Unless you change it.
it may be
Well,
different.
I'm pretty sure that Greater Restoration will restore any kind of stat changes.
That it does, yes.
Right. Which is what's happened. He's lost his intelligence. And it costs, and he's a cleric, so I figure if we go to the clerics or the church that he belongs to, and we at least cover their costs, there will be someone who will be willing to give the spell.
Me. Why don't you join me in lobby?
Do you say Gumby?
I don't know.
New character?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
So I guess the only way to save him is either lesser resurrection or finding that beast
Yeah.
and kill it.
So, detect evil and good. So, here's the thing. Is what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Gumby do detect evil and good, and since we know that this thing is
Somewhere
there?
close.
Yes, we know that this thing is there. The detect evil and good, we'll find it. Definitely 100% find it, because it's in the spell.
How can he cast anything without a mind?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have to fix him first.
Yeah.
And the thing that sucks is that this is going to cover the cost of fixing it.
And we have to make sure we don't get, mind flailed again. Or someone else does.
Well, what we can do is,
In the house. No.
was he can detect evil and good, and Ty can pass without a trace. So we'll know where it is, and hopefully it won't know where we are, and we can sneak attack it. If we can sneak attack it, I'm pretty sure we can take it out fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I could take it out, especially if I use my actions. Without an issue.
Well, if we know where it is.
Well, we will know where it is because of Detect Evil and Good. I'm just reading it. So you know if there is, as well as where it's located.
Location?
It says you know, so long as it's within 30 feet of you, you know where it is located.
30 feet.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty big. That's also in height, right? So.
Yeah.
How high would the total building be?
The top. So if you're going vertical, it's 3 floors. So it would probably be around, you know. Let's see, floor to feet. Floors to feet. Or a story to feet. So that would be 30. Yeah, it's about 10, so it's 32 feet.
Oh, yeah, so we can scan the whole building. Or
not.
No, wait, we have to go to the first floor and then we can do it.
Yeah, well, as long as he's within 30 feet of it, it's fine. He'll know where it is. So we need to fix him, which will cover our costs, unfortunately. Maybe we can get more out of this because it was kind of like the costs of doing it, but I don't know. He may not be up for that. But this thing cannot be around. This thing needs to go.
Yeah, maybe we can get a deal at the church for Gumby being, you know, a cleric.